Taoiseach, you have earlier described the latest Police Ombudsman's report as deeply concerning. It is indeed shocking, and it shed light on the activities of British state agents and their connection to 27 loyalist murders and attempted murders in South Belfast between 1990 and 1998. And this, as you know, is just the latest report setting out the nature of the relationship between the British state and loyalist paramilitary gangs. And as you know, Taoiseach, collusion was a reality for nationalists in the north. Britain can have no hiding place from the deliberate, calculated policy of arming, directing and controlling death squads in Ireland. So, Taoiseach, I want to ask you, when will you give a full and comprehensive response to this series now of damning reports? Can I ask you what contact you have had or you intend to have with the British government and the Prime Minister in particular on this issue? Because ad-libbing in a response to a question here on the floor of the House is not a sufficient response to the scale of Britain's dirty war in Ireland, which is now report by report coming to light.
Well, in fairness, I was responding to issues that was raised by Deputy McLaughlin. I certainly wasn't ad-libbing. I was given a very considered response in terms of my views in relation to this latest Ombudsman's report, which is quite appalling. Make no bones about saying that. Last week I met a number of victims groups in terms of both what happened in terms of South Belfast when I met Mark Sykes, but also would have met with Raymond McCord's group in respect of, and Michael Gallagher in terms of OMA, and again the activities of loyalist paramilitaries in respect of murders. And what's very clear from all of the victims is, first of all, the absolute necessity for truth, full transparency and accountability, and that people should be prosecuted where prosecutions are possible. And I reiterated the Irish Government's position that we have communicated, and I've said personally to the British Prime Minister and formally to the British Prime Minister and to the British authorities, there can be no amnesty. And particularly when you listen to the victims and the families of the victims, it's very, very clear that the British government has to change tack here.
No.